Hey guys, today I'm going to show you some variables. I'm not going to show all of them. It's usually just the basic ones you need for everyday programming, especially for beginners. So let's get into it. Alright, so you're going to start with the int. An int is pretty much a number without a decimal. So let's give int a name. We'll call it num or number. And we'll set it equal to using the equals. And we'll set it to 1. And then you finish the code with a semicolon. And press enter to go down. Alright, so we just gave the integer that's named num a value of 1. Alright, you can use this for speed of a moving object, or health, or for logic, random number generators, stuff like that. Alright, and the next one is a double. So you would type double, and we'll call it num2. And by the way, when you name your variables, you always want to start with a lowercase letter, and then you can use a capitalized letter or number. It's like camelback coding or something like that. So there's a phrase or something, but my teacher always told me to do it this way. So you always want to use a lowercase letter when you're naming your variables at the beginning. So a double is a number, or kind of like an integer, but it has a decimal. So we'll set it to 1.2 and use your semicolon to end it. These semicolons are kind of like a period at the end of a sentence. Okay. Next one we got is a float. I use floats for a more exact number for like speed. If you really want to get nitty gritty with like a speed of something moving, you would use float. It's more exact than an integer. So it's a number, so we're going to call it num3. Use the equal signs to make it equal something. And then we're going to call it, or set it, not call it, to 1.3. And then end it with your semicolon. Now you're going to get an error if you save it. Floats, you have to use the letter F after the value, and now you won't get an error. Alright, the next one is a character. It's just like a single letter. So we'll type char. Always think of like Charmander or Charizard. Alright, so it's not a number, so we got to use a letter, or you can probably do a word if you want to, but for this we're just going to use A. Alright, and we're going to set it equal. And it's a little bit different this time. You got to use single quotations. So we're going to do a capitalized A to make it look different. And then we're going to end it with a semicolon. Alright. The next one is a string. A string is like a full word, like somebody's name or a name of an object. So you would type string out first, and you would name the string. So we'll name it player name. See, look what I'm doing. I'm using lowercase to name my variables, and then I'm going to uppercase. Alright, and do equals, and then use full quotations instead of just single quotations, and we'll put my name, close it, and then end it with a semicolon. Alright, we got int, double, float, character, string, and now we'll need a boolean. Boolean is your true and false. So you would type bool and give it a name. Alright, we'll call it is num, and then we will close it. And later on, when I show you how to do if-else statements, you'll be able to use boolean for true and false. Alright, well that's pretty much it on the basic variables that you use in Unity. There's a lot more and more complicated. We're not getting into that. The next video I will show you how to use these values and print them off. Thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe to more of these little simple beginner videos for scripting in Unity. Thank you.